Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's awake. Having my coffee. What I'm going to do today is, I'm making a special Mother's Day breakfast for my wife, but I'm also including my two girls because, after all, they're girls. They're going to be mothers one day. So I want them to get used to being served by their prospective husbands, which I'm going to check out when they get older anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's all you dads out there. So anyway, I'm gonna make some egg Benedict, and I'm gonna use just one egg for my wife, because the kids, I'm just gonna make them a omelet. And I got my one egg for making my hollandaise sauce, which I've added a little bit of salt and 2 drops or 2 shakes of some hot sauce. I've already made my clarified butter. Most of y'all should know about that. And since my wife doesn't like a lot of bread, because I'm making her favorite, a croissant with chocolate, and I've already melted my chocolate, and some strawberries. I'm eliminating the English muffin, and I'm going to use a bed of hash browns as the base, I should say. So let me get started. Take my knife, and I'm not going to cut all the way through this. I'm just going to cut just a little bit, just so there'd be a pocket in there. You see that? All right. Same thing with this one. Make a little bit of pocket in there. Alright. So now take our strawberries. These strawberries, I've already washed them and I'm drying them off, I should say, because I plan to stick a couple of them in dip them in some chocolate, just to make the plate look really nice. So I'm just going to slice these thinly so they'll look nice on the bread. I melted this over a hot steam bath, and you don't want to let water touch the chocolate because it'll freeze it up. Chocolate, kind of spread it off in there as evenly as possible. Do this one the same way. Now, if you could have some parchment paper or something, it'd be best to have that, especially if you're going to dip your strawberries like I was mentioning earlier. Take the strawberry, kind of wrap that up in there. My wife really loves chocolate covered strawberries, so I make this on a regular basis, you know, besides this Valentine's Day. I think it's like a little healthy sneak treat, because I dip mangoes in here and everything, man. By the way, I will be cutting up some mangoes later to go with this dish. Okay, just gonna stuff those in there, the sliced strawberries. Just like that. Okay, now let's put in the last one. So we'll go back over to the stove now and do the hollandaise sauce and poach my egg. This hollandaise sauce, I'm going to try to make it quick. So there's several ways to do this, but I'm going to do it the fastest way I can. It's over some hot water, which I put a little, what do you call it, vinegar in there to do my poached egg. Kind of helps it to keep it together. So I'm going to put this egg in here, over that. Kind of mix that up. This part of the video will probably be sped up because this is a process, man. Have my melted, my clarified butter. That should be enough for the amount that I'm making. Usually what we'll do is put a cloth over this, you know, to help it keep still, because it's going to be kind of a little difficult when you're doing this. But let's go ahead and start. You want to drizzle this in here really slow. You don't want it to break, so you have to keep on doing this. You have to keep on whisking this. Else your hollandaise sauce will look sloppy. And of course, this thing is doing what I don't want to do. That's move everywhere. But that's okay. We got this. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. And here we got a hollandaise sauce. Look at that. See how creamy and rich that is? That is absolutely great, folks. I'm going to do my poached egg. One thing you can do is like stir the water a little bit when you're going to put this in there. Right? Just a little bit. Add your egg all at one time. Just like that. And with the swirling of the water, the vortex is going to make the white egg white wrap around it. Oh man, wait till you see this thing. It's going to be nice. Now, I'm using the hash browns because my wife doesn't like a lot of bread. And of course, we gotta have our Canadian bacon. So put that on there just like that. Take our poached egg. Put a poached egg right there. Okay, top it like that. Take our hollandaise sauce. Kind of drizzle that over there, just like that. I like to let it go across the sides and the bottom there. We're going to put a little bit of fruit on there, our chocolate covered strawberry, like that. Clean our plate up a little bit because we kind of dropped a little bit of chocolate on there. Right. I've washed off this mango like I do all my fruit and stuff. And I want to just set this up like that. I'm going to take a spoon, kind of go around the edge as I turn it a little bit. Alright? So you got a perfect mango. Alright? Now I'm going to slice this. My wife's Jamaican, and mango was a big thing in Jamaica. It was for me too. I love mangoes. I've sliced up these mangoes. I'm going to just take it over there and put it on the plate, fan it out, and then present it to my wife. Here's the finished product. We got an eggs Benedict on a bed of hash browns. I threw in some avocados because my wife really loves avocado, which she calls pear. And the mangoes, I put some mint leaves there, and some chocolate covered strawberries. I have orange juice with a strawberry in there. When we wasn't saved, there'd be some champagne in there, mimosas, you know what I'm talking about. And also her favorite, her chocolate croissant, which I stuffed with some sliced strawberries. Now normally I'd be serving this to her in bed, but I don't, like I said before, I wanted the girls included in this, and I don't want to hold all those people in my bed eating. You know, that's just a mess, man. So I'm gonna call her down along with the girls, and actually I'm gonna make my two girls, I'm gonna make them an omelet. Okay, but all y'all know how to make an omelet, so we ain't gotta go through all that. To close out, you know the Bible says that men, we're to love our wives. Okay, and actually God mentioned it 3 times, you know, in this same paragraph. Husband, love your wives, you know. And I won't get into detail about why he said it 3 times, but if you think about when he challenged Peter after he had resurrected, he told Peter, he said, do you love me? You know, 3 times, because he had denied him 3 times. So of course, men, we're so analytical at times. So sometimes we get off, and it's easy for us to fall out of love, okay? Because we're not that emotional, because we're analytical. So we need to be reminded 3 times, always love your wife. And I love my wife for doing stuff like this. And other things too, but this is something that she'll remember. It'll make a synaptic impression in her brain as far as memory is concerned. She'll remember this. So the same for my daughters, because they'll see this example. You know, you lead by example. They'll see how a man is supposed to treat their wives. So in turn, they'll see how a man should treat them. Okay, and they'll make a better choices besides praying for the right husband. But they'll make better choices, and even just having fellowship or a relationship or friendship with a male. You understand? So anyway, I want to get this on the table before it gets cold. So I'll see you next time. But remember, as my wife would say, stay in love. I think it's walk in love, stay in love, and stay connected to God. Yeah, I think I got that right. My wife is teaching me. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.